Most people think a checklist and a to-do list are the same thing. They are not. And if you're relying on to-do lists to organize your life, business, or household, you might actually be making things harder on yourself. Today, I'm going to explain the difference and why checklists are the secret system used by pilots, surgeons, and high-level professionals. What a to-do list is. A to-do list is simply a list of tasks you want to accomplish. Example: buy groceries, send email, pay bills, schedule appointment, clean kitchen. A to-do list answers one question: what do I need to do today? And that's useful, but it has a major flaw. The problem with to-do lists depend completely on memory and decision making. Every time you look at the list, you have to think, what should I do first? How do I actually do this? Did I forget something? What step comes next? So the brain stays in constant decision mode. And decision fatigue is real. By the end of the day, most people feel overwhelmed, not because they did too much, but because they had to think too much about what to do next. What a checklist is. A checklist is different. A checklist doesn't just tell you what to do, it tells you how to do something step by step. For example, instead of a to-do list that says start a podcast, checklist would look like this: choose podcast topic, create podcast name, register podcast email, record first episode, upload episode to host platform, publish and share. Now the brain doesn't have to figure things out, it simply follows the system. Why checklists work so well? Checklists remove three major problems. 1. Memory problems. You don't have to remember every step, it's already written down. 2. Decision fatigue. The order is already organised, you simply move from one step to the next. 3. Mistakes. Professionals use checklists because they prevent missed steps, because when something matters, memory alone isn't enough. The real power of checklists. The real power of checklists is that they turn knowledge into a system. Once you create a checklist for something once, you never have to figure it out again. You simply pull out the checklist and follow the process. A simple way to use. The best way to organize your life is actually both tools together. You use to-do lists for daily reminders and checklists for accomplishing a goal step by step. Now your work becomes organized and easier to accomplish. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by long to-do lists, it might not be because you have too much to do. It simply might be because you're using the wrong tool. A to-do list tells you what to do. A checklist shows you how to do it. And once you start building checklists for the important things in your life, organization becomes a lot easier. If you enjoy structured thinking like this and need help to streamline your existence, this channel is all about checklists for life, business, and personal organization. So please subscribe and I'll show you how to turn almost anything into a simple system.